The man was one of the Empire's top 5 and its biggest fool. He raised another man's son for 16 years, treating him as his heir. A handsome youth constantly harassed his real son. His real son was the Empire's youngest epic genius. Recently, Joshua passed the sea-level knight test. On the test day, Zuo-K found it funny to see Joshua with a broken iron rod. Joshua's sudden strike wiped the smile off Zuo-K's face. He couldn't believe such power came from a child. Zuo-K thought closing the distance would render the stick useless, but Joshua had trained to overcome this. After blocking the attack, Joshua struck Zuo-K's head again. He then gathered his magic for Flash Thunder. Zuo-K had to counter with his own magic. Zuo-K couldn't let the test end like this. Lady Basar would never forgive him. He took advantage of Joshua's defensive gap. He unleashed a super B-level magic attack. Joshua barely fended it off by focusing his magic. Romp warned the Duke's young master of danger, but the Duke wanted to see what would happen. Zuo-K was surprised Joshua withstood the blow. Zuo-K's next strike was lethal. Joshua summoned the last of his magic. Even if he defended, he would be gravely wounded. The clash caused a violent explosion. When the smoke cleared, they were separated. Zuo-K was stunned. He noticed a bizarre spear in Joshua's hand. The onlookers were astonished. It was a magical artifact. The fourth prince looked on, satisfied. The fourth prince was pleased and ended the test. Zuo-K wanted to continue. The red-haired man declared the test over. He announced Joshua as a sea-level knight. Joshua was now the youngest magic user. That evening, the Duke's family met. They discussed the Black Giant. Qifeng doubted Joshua's power. He thought it came from a magical creature. Everyone started murmuring. Just as Qifeng thought his devious plan had worked, Joshua stormed in. He boldly walked up to Qifeng and issued a challenge. Joshua called him a coward who only talked behind people's backs. Qifeng stood up angrily, ready to fight. The Duke stopped them both. He explained that the royal magician would have noticed any wrongdoing. After clearing Joshua, the Duke announced that Joshua would go to the capital after dealing with the Black Magic Forest. Joshua asked to bring his mother along. Qifeng jumped out again to stir up trouble. Lady Basha would not let this pass. Joshua laughed. Even the Duke needed the lady's permission. Qifeng realized he had misspoken again. The embarrassed Duke reluctantly agreed. As the meeting was about to end, Lady Basha burst in. She demanded the heir position be vacated. She insisted it be earned through true strength. The rival Duke saw his change and smiled. Lady Basha was furious when she heard her son stepped down. The constant failures frustrated her. Finally, she threatened Qifeng. If Bao lost his position, she would reveal their secret to the Duke.